An historic night. Donald Trump is now officially the Republican nominee for president.
Political reporter Rick Albin is in Cleveland. And Rick, what's the Michigan delegation telling you tonight?
Well, they're telling me they're going to try to work with this, but first let me start with a question. How many of you out there watching me right now really believed that Donald Trump would become the Republican nominee, even, say, 8 months ago? Well, there are a whole lot of people in this convention center that didn't believe it back then, and even some that yesterday hoped it wouldn't happen. But today it did, and I went down on the floor just after it did to talk to two supporters of two different candidates to find out how they were feeling now that this long journey is over. Senator, this convention isn't the convention you necessarily had set up in your mind, but is this a team that you can support?
I think that the platform that we put together at this convention is phenomenal. And if we work towards that platform all the way up and down the ticket, state and federal level, we're going to do well, and that's something I can support for sure.
We all have our own preferences for who we'd like for candidates, but now's the time to unite behind Donald Trump.
Is that possible for Michigan Republicans who have been pretty divided?
This is really about turning our country around. I've got my children at home, and our country is more divided than it's ever been. We really need somebody who can unite us, that can be a strong force as we fight terror from across the world that is now in our homeland. We need somebody who's tough on crime, somebody who can really bridge that divide. It's clear we need different leadership, and I think Donald Trump can do it.
For a lot of Republicans, when you ask the question, can you support Donald Trump? And they'll say yes for two reasons. Hillary Clinton. So now the question is, do those Michigan Republicans really get together and for the first time since 1988, let Republicans win in a general election? That's a heavy lift. It's something we'll be following all the way through November. Right now, we're live in Cleveland with 2 more days of big coverage to come. I'm Rick Albin, 24-Hour News 8.
All right, Rick. Thank you for that.
And Rick will be in Cleveland all week. Tomorrow, we'll hear from Vice Presidential nominee Mike Pence. On Thursday, it will be Donald Trump's turn, and Rick will bring us comprehensive coverage of all of it.